I apologize, I'm wearing the exact same shirt as I did last week when I filmed my Monday video. Oh well. Hey everyone, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something different here on my channel that I have never done before, and I'm hoping to make it a series considering I have a lot of books that I have yet to read and I'm just wasting my time and I haven't even tried them yet. So basically today's video is going to be the try a chapter tag. It's not really a tag, so I'm just gonna say try a chapter. I saw this from Haley here on YouTube, Haley Wonderland. Ooh, probably butchered that name, but I'll put her channel in the video down below because I thought it was pretty cool, and I saw that Witty Novels wanted to do something like this as well, and so that kind of gave me an idea to do this video, and then I saw someone finally do it and I was like, oh hey, cool, so now I have a chance to do it. So basically I have 5 books here today that I'm going to be trying a chapter of and giving my feedback on if I want to continue it on or if I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's kind of like an easy way to clean out my shelves without having to read the entire book and just kind of see if I like it, because when I DNF a book I kind of just DNF wherever, even if it is like the first few pages and I'm not feeling it. So that's just what's gonna happen today. I'm also still a little nasally and sick, so I apologize, and let's just, get this started because this shall be interesting. I decided to challenge myself with a few fantasy books, and a lot of these books I bought and I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm feeling it, but we're gonna try it out. So the first book that I have is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and I've had this on my shelf for a little while now. I've been wanting to read this and wanting to try it. I was going to buddy read with my friend Patricia, but we never got around to it because we both got really busy. So now's my time I'm going to try a chapter of this. So that should be interesting because I'm kind of scared. Next book is one that I've had on my shelves probably for the longest of all these books that I've had on my shelves. I probably had this since 2017. I got this at Ollie's, and it is Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King, and I have yet to even try any of his books. I'm just way too intimidated and way too scared. I'm a little chicken, so we're going to try our first chapter of this book, and I'm kind of scared. Like, really, really scared, because, like, I have the entire series of this Stephen King book, so yay. Next book is a book that I've actually been wanting to read that I bought like a few months ago. I got a lot of good feedback from it, and that is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and this is kind of like another high fantasy, and we're going to see how this goes. Next 2 books are by the same author, and they're probably not really surprising, but again, it's kind of high fantasy and nothing that I have really tried to read before, and they're also a series too, so this is also kind of giving me like a jump in if I'm going to actually like the series too. So that book is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, and this is a gigantic book, so if I can at least, kind of dig the first chapter, then it's a good jump, I guess. But we have this one, and then we have City of Bones, book number 1 by Cassandra Clare, the Mortal Instruments series, and I just gotta try it just so I know if I'm actually gonna continue on the series. So let's get this going. Okay, so I decided to move on over to my bed so I'm more comfortable when I'm reading, and I don't know what book I want to read first, and I really don't want to read any of them, honestly. I'm just not in a reading mood, so this is kind of forcing myself to get out of that reading funk that I've been in for a while now, and we just gotta do it. Just gotta rip it off like a band-aid. Just gotta try it. Alright, got all my books right here. Now let's see. I kind of want to try one of the Cassandra Clare books first, I think. Let me see. Okay, so the first book that I'm going to be starting off with is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This has 13 pages for chapter 1, I think. So that's a pretty big chunk, and kind of scared. Let's do this. Okay, so I just read chapter 1 of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and honestly, I didn't hate it. This is my first fantasy book that I've actually read into, and I didn't hate it. It gave me supernatural vibes, and I'm definitely going to continue it. I think I definitely would continue it. We basically just got to meet Jace, Clary, and Alec and Isabel, and basically I was kind of confused, but thankfully Cassandra Clare kind of made it easy for me to understand since I've never read this book before. I don't know what Shadowhunters are, demons are, Mundies are, like all that kind of stuff, so they kind of made it easy for me to like jump into it and know who everybody is. So I like that part of it. I definitely want to continue reading it. Like, I kind of want to continue reading it after I do this video, even though I have a whole classics-a-thon to be completing, and I haven't even read a book of that yet. So yeah, that's interesting. But I actually am like surprised that I actually like this. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go into Lady Midnight since I'm already on a Cassandra Clare book, and let's start the first few pages of chapter 1. Let's see how many we have. Oh, there's a prologue. Do I read the prologue? Oh god, the prologue is so long. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my god, honey. Oh my lord. This is the prologue and the chapter. Oh my god. I don't feel like I should be reading this though. Do I really do it? Because I feel like this is kind of so similar to Shadowhunters of the other book. So I'm just gonna read the first chapter. I don't want to read the prologue with it, so we're just gonna read the first chapter. Okay, so I'm only a few pages into Lady Midnight, and I'm just not feeling it. I definitely like City of Bones 10 times more than Lady Midnight as of right now. So I'm just going to put down Lady Midnight, come back to it another time. I just don't feel like reading more about Shadowhunters right now, and if I wanted to, I would pick up City of Bones. So just my opinion. I think I'm going to give that a rest, and I'm going to get into Red Queen. Let's see how many, ooh, I forgot how pretty that is on the inside. I'm going to see how many pages the first chapter is. Okay, so there's only 10 pages for chapter 1, so that's pretty light, so thankfully. And then we have 2 books left, so let's get reading. Okay, so I just read chapter 1 of Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I didn't like it. I just did not like it. I definitely won't be picking it up again. I won't be reading it again. I'll probably just be getting rid of it. If y'all want it, let me know. I'll ship it to you on y'all. But yeah, this definitely was not my cup of tea at all. I was very confused as soon as I got into it. I just kind of read it to get it over with because it's only 10 pages, but I really did not like it. And I know there's probably more to it, but I just don't see myself continuing it because I almost fell asleep reading this. Okay, so the next book that we're going to be reading is Stephen King, Mr. Mercedes, and this only has 5 pages for the first chapter. His chapters are kind of very like right after one another, so I'm just going to read the first chapter again. And we're just gonna give it a try. This is my first Stephen King book that I'm gonna be trying, so this is exciting. Scary. Alright, so I read chapter 1 of Mr. Mercedes, and I gotta say it's okay. It didn't really go in depth of anything besides talking about a TV show for the first chapter, and it was kind of weird, and a lot of use of guns, and it's just really weird. And I'm pretty sure this is how Stephen King writes and just how his mind is and how he writes his books. I wouldn't know because I never read a Stephen King book, so, but I'm just kind of getting that just might be how he writes. So but I'll probably continue this and if I'm in a weird mood. If not, then I probably won't. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's alright. And the last book that we have yet to try is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and let's see how many pages we have for the first chapter. Okay, so we have 17 pages for the first chapter. My god. I don't really want to read that, but it's a good chunk of the book, I guess. So the first chapter is The Boy Who Lived. Let's get this started. Okay, so I just finished my last book, and that was chapter 1 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and I did enjoy it. I only kind of knew what was happening because of the movies. I watched the first few movies. I forget which one I was on. The Goblet of Fire, I think, is where I'm last at, and I haven't watched it in over a year. Yikes. But I liked it because I kind of knew what was happening already, and I knew all the characters because of the movies, so it was kind of like helpful with that sort. And I liked knowing about Harry Potter and how he became to be Harry Potter, and I didn't know it had to do with Voldemort. I had no clue. I don't think I really caught on to that with the movies, or if the movies didn't explain it that well. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool, and I'll definitely pick this up again when I'm feeling into more magic reading. So yeah. So there we have it, all the 5 books that I gave a try. Well, 5.5 books. So for Lady at Midnight, I probably won't be trying this again for a little while. Maybe like when I'm in the mood and have already really read more of the Shadowhunters books, because I kind of feel like this would be interesting if I had already read the Mortal Instruments series, kind of. Let me know down below if that's how I should be reading it, the Mortal Instruments series first and then the Dark Artifice series next. Let me know. As I said, I'll be continuing on Harry Potter, so that was pretty cool. My favorite out of all these books was The City of Bones. I'm so excited to continue reading this. I'm definitely going to keep reading this after I do this video. Like, I might just actually continue making it a read for the month. Y'all will see from my wrap up, but I thought it was actually pretty interesting, so I'm probably going to continue reading this. It wasn't as confusing, it wasn't that hard to like understand for fantasy books, which is really great at my end, because I hate fantasy books that are so hard to understand and just too much information for my little brain to keep remembering when I read books. So this is a great one. Another book that I somewhat enjoyed was Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. It was alright. I probably won't be reading this for a little while again. I'm just going to keep a bookmark in it, and we'll just see if I remember it when I go back to reading it. But as of now, I'm going to try and find better Stephen King books to start with besides this one, because I just feel like this is not a good one to start off with. Let me know down below like what are some good Stephen King books that I have. I have Carrie that I want to start reading because I love that movie. And I have like the other series of this books, and I think that's honestly it for my Stephen King books that I have. So let me know down below and I'll see what I can find. And the only book that I think I'm actually going to be getting rid of is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which actually kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to reading this book, and it just wasn't what I expected at all, and not in a good way, I guess. It just made no sense to me, and I was very lost. It was some funny parts, not gonna lie. There were some good parts that were pretty sarcastic and funny and stuff like that, but like not enough to make me continue on the book. So if anybody wants this book, I'll give it away. I'll put this in a giveaway for the future, or I'm just gonna sell it back to my bookstore because I spent like $4 on this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big like and subscribe down below to join the family. And I will definitely be doing another part to this because I want to make like a little series here on my channel, because I think it'd be pretty cool, because I have a lot of books on my bookshelf that I have yet to read, which coming Thursday you'll see that there's another video coming Thursday that will have to do with my bookshelves. So yeah, and I guess that's pretty much it. So I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.